Charge someone else's military officers with crimes and accuse one of the biggest global powers of the largest theft in human history, it's not terribly surprising when the accused fires back.
The Chinese Defense Ministry says the government and military have never engaged in spying on businesses. The US ambassador to China was summoned and warned that retaliatory action will be taken.
Aside from what we have to assume was a tongue lashing to U.S. Ambassador Max Baucus, Bloomberg reports that retaliatory action so far mostly consists of China no longer helping in a cybersecurity working group. Attorney General Eric Holder's accusations only served as the most recent tensions between the U.S. and China over hacking, though Monday's charges were undeniably bold in actually naming individuals. China has already pointed the finger right back at the U.S., claiming hypocrisy, noting the massive spying operation detailed in leaked NSA files obtained by Edward Snowden last year. China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs called the U.S. charges purely ungrounded with ulterior motives. In a statement, a spokesperson also called China a victim. Large amounts of publicly disclosed information show that relevant U.S. institutions have been conducting cyber intrusion, wiretapping, and surveillance activities against Chinese government departments, institutions, companies, universities, and individuals. The U.S. argues its surveillance in the name of national security was never passed along to private businesses for commercial gain. As a managing editor for Time told CNN, the Chinese culture doesn't necessarily delineate between the two.
What's the difference between hacking into a company or hacking into a government for military purposes? They don't see a difference because the Chinese economy is largely run by the state.
Regardless of the criminal charges or the fact they made history, few media outlets argue this is much more than a symbolic warning and that any of the 5 men charged will ever see the inside of a U.S. courtroom. Holder argued the accused stole trade secrets and internal documents from 5 companies and a labor union. For Newsy, I'm Cliff Judy.